Hi, Derek Evans here from Smarter San Diego Studios. Today's video is about the 5 keys to branding. This is a follow-up video from our original video about the difference between marketing and branding. The first thing to understand about branding is that you don't have to do it. Huge companies do it. Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Heck, there are even companies out there who are doing branding that aren't consumer-centric. So sometimes branding is really a luxury and you may not even need to do it. The second key to having a successful branding campaign and being smarter than everyone else about branding is to build a forever budget. So you have to budget everything. You have to budget your marketing, you have to budget your branding. They're two different budgets because they're two different things. Your budget for branding needs to be something that you can do forever. And some people may say, well, hey, I listened to the first key and I don't have to do it, so I don't want to do it. Other people might say, I know it's something I need to do, and heck, I could throw $100 a month at it and I wouldn't notice that $100. Or I could do $100 a week and I wouldn't notice that $400 a month missing from my account. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You have to build a budget for branding around an amount that you can miss and it's okay. It's like house money if you're at a casino or a gambler. It's house money that you can throw at branding and you don't have to necessarily worry about getting that money back. The third key for branding is to then take that budget that you've created and build your geography for your branding around that budget. We used $100 a month as an example as a very small branding budget, but if that was your branding budget, then what you'd want to do is you'd want to build your geography. In other words, the area in which you are branding based on your budget. If you have a big budget, you can brand in a big geographic area. If you have a small budget, you need to brand in a small geographic area. For example, if you're in the real estate industry and you have a farm, or maybe you just have the neighborhood you live in, your $100 a month, you could brand the heck out of yourself in your neighborhood to the 30 or 40 homes that are there. For $100 a month, you could do something really cool that would brand you really, really well in your neighborhood. Now, if your budget was $1,000 a month, maybe you could brand yourself in the entire zip code very well. But you got to make sure that you set your budget and your geography to match one another, because if you're spending $100 a month trying to brand yourself all over San Diego, you're just flushing that money down the toilet. The fourth key to being a brand master, to understanding branding and being smarter than everyone else, is to have zero expectations. With branding, you will get recognition. You may even get business, but you can have absolutely zero expectations for this. If you're sitting around every day or every week or every month going, what is my branding getting me? Then you don't get it. And you're missing the keys to branding. Branding is a forever game. It's something that you decide to do from now until forever. And that's why creating your budget and determining your geography is the key aspect to it, because you will know that it's working. You won't have to ask yourself if it's working if you build the right budget and you build the right geography. The fifth key to being a brand master and understanding branding better than everyone else is your tagline. Your tagline is everything. It's what connects your brand to what you do. I can give you a personal example because I recently rebranded from Mr. Credit, which is what everyone had known me for forever and still the name of my company, to Smarter San Diego. But what didn't change was my tagline, making you smarter than everyone else. Why? Because that's what we do. We rebranded the name, we rebranded the color scheme, which you can see it's very colorful in here and everything's different than it was before, a little retro vibe. So we rebranded, but our tagline is the same because ultimately what we do and what we provide is the same. And that tagline is really, really important to you. You could call it your motto, you can call it your tagline, whatever you want to call it. But your brand does what? That's the tagline. So no matter what it is, your brand, John Smith Plumbing, better, cheaper, faster. That's your tagline. You got to have that in there. If you need help creating a tagline, that's also something that we help people with here at Smarter San Diego. And remember, my offer to you in this video is 100 fans to your fan page, 100 new likes, new fans to your fan page from your targeted demographic for free for the best comment on this video. And now you are officially smarter than everyone else when it comes to branding.